Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's Super Social. My name is Stacey Wallace. So happy to be not just social, that's supposed to be social executive. Wow, Stacey Wallace is social. That's awesome. And I am also very excited to have with us incredible superstar Roxana Hanna. And
Hello.
she's a social networker with Solavei. Here we can show you guys our official, very pretty, look at us. That's us on Photoshop. Clearly look, well, I have to say, Roxana, you're looking pretty fine tonight. I hear you had some incredible spa treatments
That's
yesterday.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
fresh and pretty. I've been out playing tennis today, so
Well, that's
great.
nice. That's
Awesome.
nice. You're healthy.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Stacy, you look healthy. You're really healthy. That's good. That's good. That's nice. She's got a great personality. Well, tonight we're going to have some fun. Excited to have Roxana Hanna here, and we're just going to fly through the opening here. What we like to do every week is give you an update of what's going on, but more importantly, for those of you who are brand new, we want to talk to you about what is Solavei. But before we do that, I just want to remind you all that right now you can go and register for these 4 events. If you see them right up there, we've got Orlando. Oh, look, they're backwards. Well, start with Jersey, which, let's see if I can get it to point properly. Start with Jersey. Go register October 26th if you're up there near Jersey, New York, the Tri-City area. Register online, of course. Then we're going to hit over to Orlando or down to Orlando. Then we're going to pop back up to Raleigh, North Carolina. That's a brand new one that's just being announced today. And then, of course, Detroit. So if you are anywhere within a 3 to 4 hour driving distance from one of these locations, you want to make sure you're going to be there. We've got top members, top ranking members, top income earners that are all contributing in to make sure that this is the most power-packed event that you've ever experienced, meaning training, in-depth meet, no fluff, no hype. We want to make sure that we get you trained and ready to go out and build those massive networks. So make sure you go to www.empoweredliving.biz/university and go ahead and get yourself registered. Now, what is Solavei? You may be asking if you're looking for the first time. And if you're watching, this is great for you to hear this over and over again because we are so proud of what Solavei is and what Solavei is becoming. Many of you might have seen my post on Facebook today where I said, if you think this is good, talking about mobile, Solavei Marketplace, I said, just wait till you see what's next. The beauty of Solavei is that Solavei is combining 3 worlds right now, mobile, social, and commerce, really to redefine commerce activity as we know it. Now, one of the things we're excited about is those 3 worlds coming together. Of course, you're buying things every day, big box retailers like Best Buy and Walmart. You maybe go to Starbucks. Well, what's great about Solavei is we're not forcing people out of their natural behaviors, meaning Solavei is not saying, oh, buy this coffee or buy these vitamins. Instead, it's just saying, do what you already do. Only Solavei is going to help you save money doing it. Then, of course, social networking. We know that right now Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, they're all social explosions where people have proven that they love to connect online. They love to share a good deal. They love to say happy birthday or hey to their friends. Well, social networking is a major part of the Solavei platform, which we're going to show you in just a second. And then, of course, we started with mobile. Why is that? Because people are moving away from laptops and PCs. Everything is being run right here on these little devices, our mobile phones. So Solavei has created a mobile platform that allows you to do commerce, do your social networking, and save money and earn money while you do it. It's basically this. Solavei is creating a revolution. The revolution is not mobile service, obviously, any more than when Amazon started. They started with something as simple as selling books online. Well, everybody thought that was Amazon. Oh, what's the big deal about that? But what they didn't know is the multi-billion dollars of investment and research that had gone in, not to create a global book channel, but to create a global distribution channel that would change the way distribution was done around the world. Well, Solavei is creating a similar revolution, only we started with mobile. But here's the revolution. We're changing the way something works. Just like distribution was changed, Solavei is changing the way commerce is done, first in America and then throughout the world. First off, we see that basically the billions of dollars of advertising that's going in, for example, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile, collectively spend over $12 billion a year just on advertising. Well, Solavei sees that, and we believe that's old school marketing. In other words, who really pays attention on their purchase to the billboard or maybe even the commercial that's so cool and exciting, talking babies or football players crashing through offices? We love to watch them, but do they really influence our purchase? Or would you rather instead listen to a friend? Well, what Solavei is doing is taking those same billion-dollar budgets and they're turning that, instead of putting it into advertising, billboards and commercials, they're turning it into the people. Already, after a year of doing business, Solavei has paid out over $16 million to its members, like you and me. It's very simple. This is the way it looks. Solavei's mission is to make commerce less expensive and even profitable for its members. So although we've started with mobile in order to build our platform, much like Amazon started with books, Amazon today, you look at them and you don't call them a book company, you say they're a global distribution channel. Well, Solavei has just introduced Solavei Marketplace, the next phase of Solavei, to introduce a new world and a new way of doing commerce throughout the world. Basically, commerce that rewards its members. It's simple. It's a mobile social network that pays you, not the billboard, but pays you to be the voice. Now, we started with unlimited voice, text, and data on our nationwide 4G network for $49 a month. You're going to find out in just a little bit. We've got a very special offer running that actually drops that price for people who get enrolled now and for the next number of weeks. We're going to talk to you about that. So what we started with was mobile. Now what we also started with was a social graph where you could actually, by way of your phone, share goods and offers, deals with friends through Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. You're going to be able to go in there, tell them about Solavei, and what's going to happen is every 3 people that choose to join Solavei mobile service and join our Solavei marketplace, you're going to see that Solavei actually rewards you financially. So much to the point, we've literally got hundreds and thousands of people getting free mobile service. We've got people who are actually earning $1,000 a month because they just keep sharing it and their friends keep sharing it. Somebody asked me recently, is this a network marketing or multi-level marketing company? Well, it's not. But if you like network marketing, you understand the value of people sharing with people, a lot like Facebook. Well, what's great about Solavei is although we don't have multi-levels, we do have the capability of people sharing with people so that they can truly bring value to their friends, and Solavei actually rewards them for doing that. Now, we've just introduced Solavei Marketplace. We're going to talk about that at the second half of our social tonight. Solavei Marketplace is real simple. It basically allows you to take something as simple as what we call the Solavei card. It's a debit card, looks just like that one there on the screen, and we've now attached deals and offers, hundreds and hundreds of big box retailers and local retailers giving you offers similar to Groupon. Think of Solavei like this. It's a hybrid between mobile service like T-Mobile or AT&T, Sprint, or Verizon. T-Mobile meets Groupon or Living Social and Facebook. So imagine those 3 worlds coming together and giving you an opportunity to earn when you share it with others. Solavei Marketplace, we are linked with First Data, which is the largest data processing, does all the cards and pay cards and rewards cards and visas, trillions of dollars of business done through First Data. They are actually who powers our Solavei Marketplace card linking system that goes on with this. So here's what happens. You go on to the Solavei Marketplace homepage, and we're going to show you that in just a minute. And you can go and you can pick a deal or offer and say, hey, I'm going out for pizza tonight. I want to get the buy one, get one free pizza deal. And you click on it. It may already be on the purple card because a lot of our offers are automatically applied. Otherwise, you can just activate it. And when you do, you don't have to click coupons. You don't have to have some big old book of paper that or go to the restaurant and have to remember that coupon, pull it out of your wallet or your purse. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is shop with your Purple Pay card. It's automatically applied on there when you activate that, and that gives you the opportunity to get cash back on that card. We're going to tell you a little bit more about that in just a minute. So Solavei Marketplace is this simple. You go, you shop, you swipe, you save. Here is what is very, very exciting about right now. We've just released it. So for those of you who are just watching for the first time, go to youtube.com/Solavei TV and see how not only you can benefit, but see why you are here at the right place at the right time to help us launch this to the world. Now, if you're watching, of course, the first thing you need to do to get started, whether it's Solavei Marketplace or just mobile service, you've got to enroll and become a member. As you become a member and you get Solavei mobile service, you're going to be able to also see that we, meaning the field leaders, have come together, and we've put together a website for you called empoweredliving.biz. Now, we've put together a 1, 2, 3 training process to help you get tapped into everything Solavei is offering. Solavei is so simple. They do all the platform for you. They actually create the training for you, tutorials, videos, and this little 1, 2, 3 training shows you how to access it all so you can get the most out of Solavei. And then, of course, we're going to show you how to get social. In step 2 of that 1, 2, 3 training, we actually have tutorial videos that are going to show you how to get social with Solavei so that you can first get free mobile service and then hopefully a life of freedom. We have a motto, no member left behind. So when you go to empoweredliving.biz, you can send your team there. You can let them know this is your training site. This is specifically created for all teams to utilize. It doesn't matter who brought you into the business. We want to make sure that you get plugged into everything you need to be successful. Now, every week we have this super social, and you're going to see in just a minute, we're getting ready to take you into the news. We also have every Wednesday what we call our Jedi marketing tips, where we are actually sharing in-depth training tips of what's working out there. The best of the best are on those, and then Thursday night is our training webinar. We take you through slides, a presentation, and let you know how you can increase your network with Solavei. Okay, before we pop on and get the news, just a couple places you want to take note of. Tonight you can follow along, facebook.com/groups/Empowered Living Network. I know I think we've got Laura and Jeremy Wells in there, usually on all of these calls, and they're in there monitoring, making sure everybody's chatting and answering questions. If there's any questions, they'll come through on my phone. So Laura, if you're watching and there's any questions there, feel free to pop them through to me. And so facebook.com/groups/Empowered Living Network is our group team page where we all connect and have fun. Of course, I'm sorry, that was our group. This is our page. If you don't like all the banter of seeing what everybody's saying and you just want to get the posts and updates, you can go to facebook.com/empoweredlivingbiz. And if you speak Spanish, or if you have team members that speak Spanish, then you want to go to our Uno Voz 2013 group, and there you're going to see a lot of Spanish-speaking folks communicating about Solavei. It's monitored by our Spanish-speaking admins at the Empowered Living Network, and just great, great leaders there, and so we encourage you to connect there as well. All right, are you ready? Look at that, 13 minutes.
Oh, great. Yeah.
We are now ready for the scoop, and Roxana, oh, wow, what a great, fun week this was, and last week, amazing. You did an awesome job on the webinar that we did for the Solavei Marketplace. An amazing, I mean, you changed your background.
I moved to...
tree behind you now.
Well,
Y'all have been talking?
Your background is so nice. I thought, why should I have a plain background? And it's getting dark in here. Stacy and I are both up here in the Pacific Northwest, and you don't get a lot of sun, especially this time of the year. But you have a nice light coming in, and my house is really dark, so I had to turn it towards the windows.
Well, you look beautiful. You look awesome. Well, let's run them through the scoop. I know these just came out, like just a few minutes ago.
Just came out.
Through the slides. You take it from here, and I'll just pop in when you need me, okay?
Okay, sure. Now, I'm not a huge shopper. I really am the kind of girl who just goes when she needs something and leaves the store. There's just something about shopping that just hasn't been like, I'm a shopaholic kind of girl. Except things are changing because it's just beyond cool to be able to go pretty much anywhere. I mean, I can go to Nordstrom, I can go eat, I can go out to the movies, I can go to all these places, and I feel really special because I am a Solavei member, because I have my Solavei card. I get cash back on pretty much the majority of the shopping that I do throughout the day. And you know what's crazy? Is you wouldn't believe, once you really start getting into it and you look at all the stores that are in the marketplace, hundreds upon hundreds. 1-800-LOBSTERGRAM. 1-800. Why not just order lobsters? Just do it because it's there. They'll send you lobsters, corn on the cob, and clam chowder all in one box. And you get it for a discount. But the thing that to me was the coolest of this past whole week, because all I did was shop, was how discounts influence buying behavior. I picked up more Starbucks coffees than I normally do, and I normally get my coffee at a place called Pete's Coffee because I'm from California, and Pete's is a Bay Area coffee company, and so I'm kind of loyal to that. But this weekend I was like, sorry, Pete's, you're not in the network. So it's just great to know that everything you get is a discount. And that's what, well, tip of the week. Here I am rattling on. See, I'm just so excited. Tip of the week, find out whatever you need to know in your back office in the Marketplace Solo Support Forums.
Yeah, so if you've got any questions, I mean, I know there's been a ton of questions. We did that webinar last week, and people are like asking questions about cashback and details.
Oh my
and
gosh.
the funny is, we had it, 2 days before that webinar, so we knew just as little as everybody. But it was awesome because we did give great information, and we also want to just continue to encourage folks, if you have questions, especially when you're talking about the beta of a release of something, you can go to the top leaders, I mean like Roxana and I, but also know right now it is so important to be asking questions in the forum on support.solavei.com, because what that does is it helps the company see what are people asking? What do people still need to know? What are the hiccups or the hang-ups? And it helps us perfect the product. So tip of the week, of course, use the Marketplace support forums. Okay, we have got a big promo, Roxana. Hello. Some people saw it before it released. Did you see that over the weekend?
I did. I saw your mom post.
My mom, of all people. We were out to dinner with my brother, who is the CEO, my husband, head of sales, corporate development, and then all of a sudden, I see them going into mass hysteria. What's going on? And they're like, the post just went up. And who is the one who releases it? Because she saw it. She clicked on a link that they didn't think anybody would click on. My mom. It's awesome. But now it's out for everybody to see.
It's exciting. So if you sign up, any new member, before October 31st, before Halloween, it's an easy date to remember, you get 2 months at $39. That's a killer deal. That's a killer deal. I mean, we are as competitive as any company comes in the cellular world. But we're better because none of those other companies give you marketplace discounts.
Right, right. So great time to be telling everybody. Here's another big deal, people. It's a sale. Solavei went on sale.
This is great. So there are 3 different sizes of SIM cards, and we have new SIM cards that have come out that have 2 different sizes on them, just 2, right? But so what they want to do is give you, at for this SIM card sale, so that they can clear the inventory, so that we can let in all the new type of SIM cards. They're all great. They all work the same, but you want to pick these up when you can, because it's always handy to have a SIM card. You also never know if one of your teammates needs one. There are lots of people who will message me and they'll say, I need a SIM card real quick. I will overnight those cards as fast as I can. Well, overnight. And just because sometimes it takes longer than somebody ordering it on site, and you want to always have SIM cards available.
Yeah,
so
and we had, up until now they've been $3 each, and you've had to buy each SIM size on a separate card. And that's why we still have stock left. But what they're doing is they're dropping them down, obviously, $2 each. So you're saving $1 per card, which is awesome. If they could get it down one more, I might buy out the inventory and make them my business card. Wouldn't that be cool? Like somehow get my name put on it.
I have been wanting to do that. Well, okay, check this out. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but really, I mean, if you are creative and you know someone in the printing industry, or maybe in the marketplace there's a printing company that will give you a discount, you could get your own little rack card or a little fold card made. Or just go to a craft store and just get a little double sticky thing, put it in an envelope, or buy the little thank you Solavei cards in the back office, stick that in there, and now you have a little business card, greeting card kind of thing. I mean, AOL got huge because they started out mailing people those little discs. They just said,
right, yeah.
And that was an expense for them, but it's an expense that's worth it. Just like actually Chick-fil-A, they spend, I don't know how much, a lot of money on samples. But it's an expense that's worth it for a business to give away some stuff, because you're going to get back more. I think you'd want to be a little more careful with the SIM cards, though, because they're super valuable. That's a whole cell phone thing, right?
Right. But they're coming out now with the micro SIM and the mini, or the mini SIM and the micro SIM, which is also called standard SIM and micro SIM, on one card. So now we'll just have the dual SIM card and then the Nano, which is just iPhone.
And then the Nano, and that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Makes our inventory a lot easier. So go ahead and get those on sale. Now, I know you're excited about this one. You like, when I put together the slides, you were like, oh, pumpkin carving contest.
Did you see the pumpkin carving contest? I mean, who is... the Solavei symbol, those could be eyes, the whole thing could be covered. It's a pumpkin carving contest. Get in the spirit of Solavei. It's already half the color. Just buy a purple candle, pop that in there. That could be like eyes. It's going to be good.
You know what? I'm not good at pumpkin carving. People ask me, what are you not good at, Stacy? That's it. I'm not good at pumpkin carving. Well, I like the smell of the pumpkin too much. Like, I just want to smell it. And then carving it, you got to have all those, like those guys that do the really extreme pumpkin carving. I'm wondering if we're going to have any of that extreme Solavei pumpkin carving. I mean, how hard could it be to be George? Like, you don't want to do George. That's just like a circle thing. Somebody's got to come up with something that's like really, really awesome.
Yeah. We challenge you. Show us what you got. Enter at facebook.com/Solavei. Show us what you can do with your pumpkin skills. Winner will be selected October 31st. Go to the pumpkin patch with your family. Take your family out to pizza using your Solavei card. And then go to the pumpkin patch and let's see what you got. I can't wait to see it.
And use your card to go buy the carving tools. You have new carving tools. I love it. That's awesome. All right. Well, here's the big topic of the hour. And I know that you wanted to jump right into this, and you didn't know that I put these at the end of the Solavei Scoop. But the reason I have a reason for this is I want us to run them through the process of engaging in Solavei Marketplace. So obviously, the doors are open. Solavei Marketplace is live. We've launched the 1.0 version of Solavei Marketplace. Now, there's going to be a rollout of multiples We already know the planning of 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. 1.0 is savings only, meaning that you can go and shop and get cash back on your Solavei card. 2.0 is going to be where there's savings and earning. And then 3.0 where we can actually bring merchants to the table. Now, obviously, that's evolving, so that's the plan. We always encourage people when we're rolling out something like this, be flexible, be merciful, and also be a great tester of the product. That's the whole beauty of a closed-loop test cycle like this, of really making sure it's a certain amount of people, making sure that it's a certain part of the product, and not just opening the gates to the whole thing. So it's been very smooth, Roxana, the way it's working. And personally, I have heard nothing but, and I get a ton of private messages, a ton of posts, nothing but rave reviews. And I've had people with questions, how do I do this, or how do I do that, or what does it mean if this happens? But I have heard nothing but rave reviews. How about you?
Yeah, it's just, 2 thumbs up all the way around. I, of course, went to Starbucks again today, and in their I've never had so much Starbucks.
Java.
But in their window, they had this little sticker that said, get a Starbucks card and you'll be rewarded. So, I was taking this photo of my Solavei SIM card with that sticker in the background. The girl thought I was taking a photo of her, but anyway, so she did. And I said, don't mind me, I get discounts everywhere. At Nordstrom and everywhere with my Solavei card, and I showed it to her. Whereas with the Starbucks card, you can only get discounts at Starbucks, right? So I make sure whenever I'm using that card that I let people know, right?
That's awesome. Great marketing tip, too.
Great conversation starter.
So let's run them through how to get started. Of course, you want to go to mysolavei.com. And this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a tab, and you're going to see a banner. Now, the banner is going to change. They're going to update that, so it could change. But those are the 2 hot spots to get yourself started on Marketplace. And then once you are already engaged in Marketplace, that's where you're going to go in order to shop and save. So, Roxana, let's walk them through. From here, there's basically 2 types of people that probably are listening tonight. Well, maybe 3. If you're just listening and you're going, well, how do I get started with Solavei? Well, you just need to enroll, go all the way through social member sign up, make sure you get your Solavei card, it's that purple debit card, go all the way through. But if you're already engaged in Solavei, then you're one of 2 types of people. You're either a mem, which means you're on Solavei service, but you decided not to do the social membership, you didn't want to get a Solavei card, and now all of a sudden you're like, whoa, wait a minute, there's more to my mobile service? Okay, what do I do next? Well, that's a mem. We're going to show you what to do. And then the second is you're already a member, a social member, with or without service. You can be a social member, $149 a year, and there's a lot of people that live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama in the sticks, and they don't get good service, so they're without service, but they're still a social member. So if you're a social member, we're going to show you what to do as well. Okay, Roxana, let's start with members without service. When they go to that first page, this one, this is what they're going to see. Tell us what this is.
Members without service. This is the 149 people?
No, these are the members without service, meaning that they are, I'm sorry, members with
These are the MEMS.
Hang on. It's a bad one. Watch me roll here. I don't want to have that on there. Members with service only, meaning they're not.
They do not have a Solavei card.
They do not have a Solavei card. That is correct. And I'm going to get that right back up there. Watch me roll. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Okay. So, oh, look. Can you see it? There we go.
Now we're good. Yep. So, you explain this one, because this member type was actually new to me. I don't have, as far as I know, in my personal network, the MEMS. Now I have.
Let me explain what that is. So this is a lot of people that, especially if people are dealers or They're signing up folks that are like, they think Solavei is one of those multi-level that they don't want to be, I don't want anything to do with that. Or maybe they go into a cell phone store, a Solavei store, and they just sign up for a service. They don't get the social member sign up. They stop right there. So they are members with service only. Those folks, you want to make sure if they want to be a part of, you want them all to save. So now if they come into your store or if you have them in your network, call them up and say, hey, now our mobile service is going another level with Solavei. Now we've got a discount card that wherever you shop, that's over 300 or so, hundreds and hundreds of retailers, you can save just by using this card. It comes free with your mobile service. So if they're members with service only, they still have to go into that same page, which we saw just a minute ago. They click on that, and it will automatically, in their mysolavei.com, it will automatically have a banner there that'll allow them to become social members. So members without service have to become social members, and they can do it right there. You guys, that looks real familiar. That was in our enrollment flow. They're just going to continue that enrollment flow and become social members. Then there's those who are already social members, Roxana, and what are they going to do?
Well, first you have to go to sign up into the marketplace through your Money Network account. Okay, you want your Money Network account and your back office of my.solavei.com to always be mirroring the same information. So go into your Money Network, get the banking stuff all set up first. Go ahead and log in if you haven't ever done that. Log in, set up your password, save your password because you want to go back in there anytime and check your balance on things, and you can get yourself signed up through there. Then, when you go into my.solavei.com, you're going to complete your registration setup this way, and you'll be setting up your preferences here.
Yeah, and this is also where you're going to, it's real important, you're going to have to accept the terms and conditions, and then you'll click submit there or register, and it'll start taking you into marketplace shopping. It takes about 3 to 4 days for all that to be set up. So let me just go back real quick and show you one more time. You're going to go to mysolavei.com, which looks like this. You're going to go to mysolavei.com, and once you click on that, you're going to have an option to go down here, and we encourage you, if you have not already opted in to Solavei Marketplace, you want to go, and I would actually, if I could, I would move this arrow. You want to go to Money Network, because that's where you're going to opt in, right?
Yeah.
So when it does, you're going to go to this screen right here, and you want to click on first-time users. It's that link right at the bottom. And that is going to walk you through your opt-in process for Solavei Marketplace. You have to opt in, even if you're a member of Solavei, even if you've already been using your card and getting Trio Pay and that, you still have to opt in to say, I want to play Marketplace. Now, once you do that, then you're going to go through a process, and it's going to log all your information, like Roxana said. Then you're going to need to go, and you're going to need to accept the T's and C's. Now, it takes about 3 to 4 days for all the information for Solavei Marketplace to be set up before you can actually go shopping. But after that 3 to 4 days is done, and you can go back and keep checking mysolavei.com to see if it's ready, but once it is, you can go back into mysolavei.com, and you can go in, and once you click it, it'll take you right in to the marketplace where you can start shopping. Now, Roxana, at this point, it is easy peasy, right?
Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
So tell us about these couple of screens here.
Okay, so on the image on the left-hand side, just read through everything, get familiar with everything. They're going to show you some special deals, but the place that I like to go right away is right there. Actually, you would click on See All on the right-hand box there. You know, on the left-hand image where the little bags are, underneath there, the box is there, and then it says See All underneath the little bags to the right. Yeah. So you'd click on that, and that's going to open up the big page, which will have an image just like on the right-hand image where you can sort through. You can sort through all the different categories: auto, you know, fashion. What else is there? Auto, fashion,
China.
restaurants. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff. You can sort through that. You can sort through those categories. Here are some samples. You can also, this is important, activating offers. Now, you have three kinds of offers. You have online offers, because some of the retailers are only, the discounts are only available through their online stores. Some of them are local in-store, and a lot of those need to be activated. So if you click on one of the drop-down menus that says Activate, it'll pull up all the offers that need to be activated, so you don't have to go sorting through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of stores. You just pull it all up, and they'll show you a page, and you just click on that word Activate, just where the arrow is right there. You click on it, and it'll activate it. That's all you have to do. So you might as well just stay in there. Go in there every few days, double check to see if there are any new offers, and just stay activated all the time. And then that'll also kind of refresh your mind as to what local stores you have a discount at in-store. You also have, at the very bottom of this image here, you have where you can see there's a little address in the middle. Whereas on the others, there's no address, because that's a local merchant. So that means that because your Solavei account and your Money Network account has your zip code, the system is smart enough to show you wherever you are, and even in the back office here, you can change the zip codes. It'll show you what offers are available for you in your local market. So you can just pull up local as well. You also have preferences. So you can set up, you know, let's say you absolutely want zero information about fashion and beauty, fashion and accessories. You know, you just want information about auto and something else, right? You can set up your system to just share that stuff with you. On that first page, there was the longer bar. That's going to recommend things for you. I clicked them all because I like to see what's out there. I like to share the information with people. Hey, did you know you can get this from here, there, and everywhere, even if it doesn't relate to me? And right now in this foundational learning time, it's good to know all the information, in my opinion. So I have them all checked.
Well, and I think, too, this is a real good season. I mean, even as you're talking, I sit here and I think, oh my word, I wonder if people really get how big this is. I mean, it is so elementary right now. It's so infantile right now. But I know when eBay started with only Pez dispensers, how could they ever have imagined that engine would become so epic? Well, that's what we're talking about here. We are birthing an epic, revolutionary platform that's really going to change commerce. I know there's other folks that have looked at Marketplace that are with some other companies, and they've been like, well, what's so new about that? I mean, we've been using the word social commerce for a long time. Or, you know, what's so new about savings? I mean, people have been using rewards cards all the time. And what people haven't gotten, those people, is the fact that we are bringing these worlds together where you're no longer going to have to carry multiple cards. You're no longer going to have to cut coupons. You are now going to not only be able to save, but when we go to 2.0, in addition to the savings, they'll be earning, and in addition to the earning, they'll be sharing, where we can actually begin to bring in our mom and pop merchants to the table, to where we bring a world of commerce onto one platform. I know that I've already done 100% of my Christmas shopping for one child done. I did 100% of it online. We've heard about it for years, about people wanting to do online shopping. And now that all of these places offer free returns and free shipping, why not utilize that and utilize your Solavei card in the process? Now, if you want to go out to the store and utilize it as well, you can. But there's a world of commerce that is shifting. And Solavei, if you imagine, here's the shift, and here's the bell curve, right? Right here is where most people get in, is after it's already popular, after everybody's already doing it. Here is where we're at right now. Solavei has started even before the bell curve goes. That's why so many of these big corporations are coming to Solavei saying, how can we get this platform in our company? You guys, when you go in and you're setting your preferences for Solavei Marketplace, like Roxana said, does she really care about tires and automotive and all of that? Probably not. But what she wants to become familiar with is how this new commerce engine is working for all people. Because she might need to get new tires, and she's probably going to want to know what kind of offers are there and how it's working in that category. So play with it, enjoy it, but what I'd really love you to believe and to play around with is the thought that what if right now, it may be clunky, it may be, I'll be honest with you, I went to Starbucks yesterday and forgot to use my card. And then I leave and I went, oh shoot, I forgot to use my card, right? Well, that's where we're at right now. It's a little clunky. We're having to remind ourselves. I'm like shifting between my Visa card that gets me airline miles and my Solavei card that gives me cash back. And
exactly.
Shifting perspective. We're shifting commerce, and that's what makes this so very exciting. Roxana, tell us about the FAQs and forums and all of the information that Solavei has made available to us.
Remember, you want to think about a long-term sustainability for anything that's growing as rapidly as we are going to grow. And what that means here with the FAQs is use what the company has available for you and use the forums, right? Because if we can get all of the information in one spot, then we can actually solve more problems, and that's where the sustainability comes in. Let's all just chip at this together and build it together. They've already done a really great job answering a lot of these questions. Just go in there if you have any of the questions. And remember, if you come from the position of being more of a teacher, so instead of expecting someone to give you the answers, before you ask a question, just go peek in the FAQs and see if you can find the answer for yourself, because if you find the answer for yourself, it'll stick with you better, and then you'll be able to help others more.
That's great. That's very good. Okay, so let's run through the checklist really quick. If you're getting started for the first time with Solavei Marketplace, first thing obviously you need to do is become a social member with an active account. Then you want to activate your Solavei card. So in a few days you're going to get your Solavei card, and you want to make sure you activate that card. And then you want to go to set up your Money Network account and opt in to Solavei Marketplace. You do that through mysolavei.com, and you can click on either Marketplace tab or the banner, and it's going to take you there. When you do that, remember, go in and fill out the forms, the opt-in on Money Network, and then wait 3 to 4 days as they set up your full account. And then, of course, you're going to have an opportunity to accept the terms and conditions before you go into Solavei Marketplace. That'll all be through mysolavei.com. When you go in there to get started, you'll go back to mysolavei.com, and then you're going to get to go be like Roxana and just shop till you drop.
Oh, my gosh.
I love it.
It's silly. Oh, and Social Commerce University, Stacy has spearheaded an absolutely excellent training program that travels all around the country, and all of the leaders in the areas are stepping up. What we need is for you to step in through the doors and look at all the cities where these are happening.
Yeah, and we've got leaders, like I think of up in New Jersey, for example, we've got Robert Savillano and James Linhart and all the different teams that are up there. I know I'm forgetting. I even think, can't remember if it's JJ Jagelka. There's just a number of leaders from all different teams that are coming together. I'll be up there. I'll be at all of them, actually. But we're all coming together. And each section, when we talk about mobile service, we're going to show you the secret tips that dealers usually only know. We're going to show those to you and how it's important and why it's important to create sustainability and decrease churn rate in your business with some of these very, very simple things we're going to share with you. Of course, we're going to talk to you about Solavei Marketplace. We're going to talk to your people about how to create a network. I'm going to be showing in every single one of these. I show how I was able to become a social executive in 4 months. Of course, it was crazy, ridiculous, massive action, but there was strategy behind how I did it. I'm going to show that with you at every one of these events. Then we pop down to Orlando. Now, I know in Orlando we've got Ryan Floyd that's going to be on stage in Orlando. Crazy, crazy, great enroller. He and Bree, I got to spend some incredible time with them on the cruise, building a great network down there. Other great leaders in the Orlando, Miami area. Come to Orlando, make the drive. It will be worth it. We've never had someone leave one of these events and not say that is the best event, training event. I mean, we've even had people say, I spent $2,000 for a Tony Robbins ticket, and it wasn't as good as this. So we want you to come. We really believe you will leave completely invigorated and educated to go back and build a big network. Of course, we just added Raleigh, North Carolina. Nathan Gooden and his team out there is spearheading North Carolina. And then, of course, Detroit. I know for sure JJ is going to be up in Detroit, but we just got great leaders from across the board that are going to be there, and we're very, very excited about it. Now, I know LA is not on there yet. Tony Bowie and Thomas Malone, and we got some great leaders out in LA. Ricardo Gloria, he's going to be up in New Jersey and in LA. We've got great leaders all over that are coming in together. We'll have a little bit of Spanish in some of those markets. Make sure you let us know if you need that and if you need any other special needs at these events. But it's going to be exciting. Right, Roxana?
That's right. That's right.
So where do they go if they want to register?
empoweredliving.biz/university, right there.
Woo! You guys can check it out. All the registration links are up. Well, Roxana, I just am so glad that you are here tonight. I enjoyed that. It's so much funner when I have somebody with me on these Monday nights.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, well, it has definitely gotten darker around here, and I can see, but you're glowing. I mean, it's awesome. Well, everyone, we just thank you so much for being a part tonight. Remember, now is the time. This is the place. You are the one to start a revolution, not only in Solavei, but in your own life. And we are really looking forward to this week. Stay tuned. Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific. Tap in for our Jedi marketing tips. And then Thursday night for our in-depth marketing training. Make sure you're there again, 6 p.m. Pacific. And we'll see you there. Thanks, Roxana. Good night, everyone.
Casey, good night, everyone.